Assalamu alaikum. Good morning. Today we are going to talk about planning assessment, and this is part 1. When we are planning, planning is most important, and planning depends upon the questions that need to be answered before taking an exam. So first question is, what is the purpose of examination? As there could be many purposes of examination. Like, you may be examining a student to pass or fail him, to go to next class. The purpose could be to give feedback to the patient, to the student, so that he can improve in his studies. Even the purpose could be to select someone, like we give examination to get selected in a medical college. Or the purpose could be to a failing student who is poor to tell specifically what is he lacking in. Next question is, who do we want to assess? Is it an undergrad student or a postgrad student? If it's an undergrad student, it's a first year, second year, third year, fourth year, fifth year MBBS course. Because it is very important to give questions according to the level of the student. Next question is, when do we want to assess? We may like to examine a student during a course of study, or at the end of the course of study, or maybe even at the start of the course of study. So that has to be decided. What content do we want to assess? What is the content which we want to assess? And that will constitute the table of specification. This we are going to discuss in subsequent videos. By which method and tool do we want to assess? You have to decide. It could be an oral method, it could be a written method, it could be a performance-based method. So you have to decide which method you want to use. This is going to make an examination blueprint. This will help in making that. Next question is, what should be the number of items in each tool? Again, it's an examination blueprint. If you want to use MCQs, then what should be the number of MCQs? If short essay question, what should be the number of short essay questions? A very important question, what will be the passing marks? If a student scored this mark, he will pass. If below that mark, he will fail. And that is called as standard setting or passing score selection. Now this question is very important. What will the paper setters need to make a paper? The process is called as paper setting. That we are going to discuss later on. This is another question. What are the instructions given to paper setters? Obviously, when paper setting, when the examiner is going to come, you are going to give certain instructions. What those instructions would be and how they would be written. How will we ensure the quality of the exam paper? Here comes the paper moderation. How will the result be communicated to the student? Result announcement. There are many ways by which you can announce the result. You can tell the number, you can just say pass, fail, and there are many ways. In the subsequent videos which you're going to see, I am going to teach you the answers to these questions and things like table of specification, examination blueprint, paper setting, standard setting, Angoff method, result communication in percentile, result communication in grades, and so on and so forth. I hope this will help you. Have a good day. Assalamu alaikum.